This edition of Radio Stone Update is sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand new state-of-the-art factory. Learn more at www.quantra.in.
Hi, I'm Kay Shipper with the latest in hard surfaces industry news from Radio Stone Update. A coalition of U.S. tile manufacturers is taking a division of the U.S. Department of Commerce to federal court over a recent decision involving ceramic tile imports from India. In documents filed in New York the last week in June with the U.S. Court of International Trade, the Coalition for Fair Trade in Ceramic Tile, the CFTCT, alleges the International Trade Administration, the ITA, didn't follow established procedures in its investigation of two Indian tile producers. The coalition notified the U.S. government back in May that it would seek action from the court. The suit challenges the findings of the ITA on April 23rd that there is no evidence of below fair value selling or dumping of ceramic tile from India. The two companies providing data are tile producers Antiqua Minerals and Wintel Ceramics Private Limited. The ITA routinely reviews data from a short list of exporting producers in any unfair trade investigation. In the CFTCT's complaint, it alleges the ITA didn't follow standard practices by excluding data from some affiliates of Antiqua and Wintel. The complaint also claims that the ITA received and used information from the two companies after the standard deadline and that it gave Wintel an offset to allow for scrap during production. Reports from the company show it didn't normally track scrap amounts. Eric Astrakhan, CFTCT Executive Director, says the coalition appreciates that the U.S. Department of Commerce and its investigators are time-limited on their investigations. Still, he added, quote, "We firmly believe Commerce didn't have all the facts at hand to decide this case," end quote. Astrakhan also stated that any finding resulting in an anti-dumping tariff should be retroactive to the date of the April 23rd findings. The federal court has yet to assign a judge or schedule the CFTCT's complaint on its docket.
This edition of Radio Stone Update is sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of the world's toughest, most beautiful quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand new state-of-the-art factory. Quantra's quartz surfaces come in over 80 stunning designs in 3 sizes with every customization possible. Choice of thickness, cut-edge profiles, polished, super-honed, brushed and other finishes from slabs to cut-to-size countertops and all the way to prefabs. You name it, Quantra does it. And now, Quantra launches the world's first range of seamless one-piece molded quartz sinks and basins made with Quantra's own exclusive proprietary technology, unique in all the world. Speed, quality, commitment, that's Quantra. To know more about the world of Quantra, come visit www.quantra.in.
Congratulations go out to Jefferson, Wisconsin-based McDermott Topshop, which celebrated its 30th anniversary early last month. The two-part celebration brought together more than 450 guests, including industry leaders, loyal customers, employees, friends, and families. The celebration began with a Customer Appreciation Day on June 5th at McDermott's 65,000-square-foot facility. Almost 200 customers, vendors, and partners gathered for an afternoon featuring helicopter rides, live music, food, and product showcases, all designed to honor 3 decades of craftsmanship, innovation, and trusted partnerships. The event also marked the introduction of Travis McDermott as president of the company. Founder Ron McDermott remains active as CEO. Guests were also able to tour McDermott's climate-controlled, dust-free fabrication facility. Notable attendees included the McDermott State Senator, Steve Nass, as well as Natural Stone Institute CEO Jim Heeb and Heather Duve, Membership Director of the International Surface Fabricators Association. The event was sponsored by MSI Surfaces and Hallmark Building Products, both long-standing partners of McDermott Topshop. The celebration continued on June 7th with a Friends and Family Day welcoming nearly 300 employees, family members, and community guests. McDermott Topshop is a family-owned and operated fabrication company serving customers across 5 states. Last year, it completed a full-scale rebranding campaign aligning its visual identity, voice, and marketing strategy with a future-focused vision. Italian-based porcelain manufacturer Florim has strengthened its presence in North America with the opening of a new flagship store in Los Angeles. Following on the success of a pop-up store in that city in 2023, the ceramic group has now opened a permanent location in the design district of West Hollywood. The building at 450 North Robertson Boulevard is already home to some of the top home design brands. The Florim showroom covers more than 6,400 square feet on 3 levels. The space also includes 2 loggias and a rooftop terrace. The first and second floors showcase a variety of settings that highlight the wide-ranging applications of Florim's large-format porcelain slabs. Available in thicknesses from 3 mm to 20 mm, these surfaces are suitable for flooring, wall coverings, integrated furnishings, and facades. The third level includes a fully equipped kitchen, a conference room, and a lounge area, all opening onto the terrace, which includes an outdoor bar. The goal is to provide design professionals with a comprehensive, versatile, and high-performance toolkit. By utilizing the products of its partnership with premium Italian brands, the space also celebrates the products of Made in Italy. Lata Chemical has announced a strategic distribution partnership with Texas Counterfeiters, TCF, as the exclusive distributor of Radianz Quartz through the south-central United States. Texas Counterfeiters is based in Richardson, Texas, and brings extensive industry experience with a focus on innovation and expertise to the partnership. The company also has a strong presence in Texas and neighboring states. Lata Chemical is based in Seoul, South Korea, with its U.S. operation based in La Palma, California. Lata is a leading manufacturer of high-quality chemical products, including Radianz Quartz. The partnership brings together Lata Chemical's innovation and design excellence in engineered stone and TCF's reputation for quality, service, and logistics in the stone service industry. TCF will introduce Radianz Quartz to new markets in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Knoxville, Tennessee-based BB Industries announces the hiring of 4 new outside sales consultants to cover additional territories within the United States, including Utah, Arizona, and Florida. The new consultants in their territories are Brandon Carr, a former BB Industries employee now back on board, covering northern Utah and the Boise, Idaho markets. He can be reached at 801-875-2455. Eric Steves is covering Orlando, Florida, and the northern Florida area. He's a former CNC operator with more than 5 years of stone shop experience and can be reached at 904-483-1225. Jose Huerta is servicing the Sarasota, Florida area. Huerta has more than 10 years' experience in the industry, having worked in both shops and sales. He can be reached at 941-314-6910. And Carson Cullimore is a representative for the South Utah and Las Vegas areas, along with calling on clients monthly in the Phoenix area. His experience is in automated stone fabrication machinery, where he has more than 20 years' experience. He can be contacted at 385-630-1811. The 42nd edition of Cersaie is scheduled for September 22nd through 26th in Bologna, Italy, but show organizers report it's already booked full 3 months in advance. And that's for 1.66 million square feet, an increase of more than 100,000 square feet from last year's show. One result of those strong numbers is a total reorganization of the event's layout at Bologna Fiere. This year, 8 halls will be devoted to ceramic tiles and slabs, while bathroom furnishings will take over 4 halls this year, 1 more than in past years. 2 halls, 31 and 32, will be devoted to new products, including non-ceramic surfaces, including natural stone. Technology startups serving the construction sector will have their own dedicated area. All installation materials and equipment vendors will be located in Hall 19. The larger area will offer more space for exhibitors and for training and education at the event's tiling town, including technical seminars on laying larger slabs. Exhibitors at Cersaie 2025 will feature around 270 Italian companies and another 183 companies from 22 foreign countries. Spanish exhibitors will again make up the largest foreign contingent with 110 companies. As the calendar counts down to the 59th edition of Marmomac, organizers for the Verona, Italy-based trade show have unveiled a new format for the Plus Theater, the event's prime venue for cultural and design dialogue. This year, designers, artists, architects, and international researchers will engage in conversations on new visions of contemporary approaches to natural stone. Each of the 4 sessions will focus on the event's 3 thematic veins: material, technologies, and design and vision. Leading off the sessions will be David Fabio Colisi, who will address the issue of marble and the values of surface at 10:45 a.m. on September 24th. At 3:30 p.m. that same day, Yuri Ankarani and Laura Liminia will speak on art, stone, and visual experimentation. Visual artist and filmmaker Ankarani will engage in a dialogue with Liminia, curator and artistic director of Art Verona. As part of the 15th anniversary of its presentation at the Venice Film Biennale, Marmomac pays tributes to Ankarani's Il Capo, which was shot at the Carrara Marble Quarries and will be screened daily during the show at 1 p.m. in the Plus Theater Auditorium. On Thursday, September 25th, Joseph Grimo will present his take on The Techno Artisan, a session dedicated to technology and craftsmanship. Grima, an architect, curator, and internationally recognized intellectual, will focus on the role of the techno-craftsman, a hybrid practitioner that combines the sensibility of manual work with digital tools, whether it's CNC machining or artificial intelligence. The last of the 4 programs is scheduled for Friday, September 26th at 11:45 a.m., when Grazia Signori and Tommaso Simonetta discuss the sound and soundness of stone when matter speaks the language of the senses. Simonetta has created the first immersive playlist curated by Marmomac. It transforms the authentic sounds of the Carrara quarries into a 3-act sound work. The playlist will be available on Spotify starting July 14th. Marmomac will be held September 23rd through 26th, 2025. For more information, go to www.marmomac.com. Park Industries announces the return of ParkFest October 1st and 2nd at the company's headquarters in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Molly Howard, Director of Marketing for Park Industries, says the company is thrilled to welcome fabricators back to ParkFest. Quote, "This event is all about connection and celebration within our industry. It's a chance to step away from the day-to-day to see the latest technology in action and learn from each other," end quote, she says. More details about ParkFest 2025, including the full lineup and registration, will be announced in the coming weeks. To learn more about Park Industries events, go to www.parkindustries.com/events. Remember, to keep up with what's going on monthly in the hard surfaces import market, go to www.hardsurfacesreport.com. For a transcript of today's broadcast, go to www.radiostoneupdate.com. I'm Kay Shipper for Radio Stone Update, and we'll see you here again soon.
This edition of Radio Stone Update has been sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand-new state-of-the-art factory. Learn more at www.quantra.in.